Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to some more Let's Fill Up Monster Train. I forgot a light source. Sec. The second time this has happened. And voila. Alright. Let's go. Let's go. Like the frozen thing sounds cool and all, but just straight up magic power probably makes more sense. Okay, so we've got Umbra Stygian. How do I feel about this? Well, I don't like it very much, but I also don't think I have much of a choice. So let's get that up there. Let's get this over here. You can do a morsel for him to chow on, and then take out one of those along. The first fight's going to be very play-by-play. Y'all know what happens in the first fight. You pray to your Lord and Savior that the damage is actually, or that the boss is actually going to make it to your champion without your champion dying. That's the gist of it. That's generally what happens on the first fight. And I do not like fighting these guys because there are so freaking many of them. I don't like fighting them with the sorry, give me a sec here. With the thorns on, because even if, let's say, Trample Champion was on bottom floor, they'd all do 15 to 20 damage to him. Then the thorns would do like 10 on top of that. So then when you do the math, you realize that you're actually in a bit of trouble. Yeah. Just give you some good morsels. How much lifesteal do we have on you right now? Let's just do lifesteal. Champion does enough damage to just body the boss. Ta-da. See, the start of the game I'm really, really good at. It's the rest of it that I'm really bad at. We already have a mind collapse, don't we? No, we already have 2 mind collapses. I don't think we need any of those cards. Don't think we need any of these cards either. We don't have anything that works with offering right now. These are our 2. Yeah. Again, just skip past it. I don't think, because we don't have the spell damage champion, we don't have any spell damage cards. We have nothing like that. So for now, I think taking the spell damage is a bad idea. But Pauly, get the Umbra. Good lord. I want the Sap Totem. I think it's still good even after being nerfed. But I think this just makes more sense. We could get rid of a... No, actually, we can just save that cash. I don't think we need to get rid of a train stitch right now. Now, how am I doing today? I'm pretty good. Got a bit of a headache for some reason. Enemies enter with way too much armor for you to deal with. Got you. Not dealing with it then. Here's the lesson, kids. Deal with your problems by avoiding them. I'm joking. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, you can just stand in the back and just chill, I guess. Let's do this. And then we can do this. We can do this. We can do this. And then on top of that, we can do this. And this. And then both of these. I'm having a good time, okay? Don't judge me too harshly. Yeah, I've had a good time. I've actually stopped watching anime and stuff. I'm taking a sabbatical from watching stuff. The reason is that I've been watching Bakemonogatari, and it's intense. I watched the 3 movies and like 3 seasons, and I feel like my mind is just slowly warping and bending. Oh no, we made our champions like 1 extra damage. How terrible of us. And it's a really good show. Like, if you have not watched that, that is definitely on my super recommend. And I think it's on pretty much anyone who's watched it. On their super recommend. The first season is a bit rough to get into because I think the writer's called Nishin. I think so. Sorry if I butchered it. It's not the plan. In any case, the target is tempting. I'm not gonna lie, the target is very tempting. And we can still set up an incant floor because we have no incant units at all. So that is still a possibility for us. You know what? You might think that I'm crazy, but I think this tanky shark is like one of our pieces, our puzzle pieces to victory. I definitely think so. Wow. Is it conducive to victory to the point where I need to put 5 of them in my deck and have a total of 7? No. No, it's not that necessary. Definitely not that necessary. What are we duplicating here? I'm just gonna go for like an ordinary little, because I mean that's 6 damage because of our trinkets, and then 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They don't really ever get that far for it to reach 1, but it's a lot of damage for 1 cost, and it's targeted, so we can target the backline support units if need be. And the boss that's flying around on the right. In any case, where was I? Alright, this anime. This anime is amazing. And everyone should watch it. Bake Monogatari. Watch it. If you're trying to Google it right now. That is the spelling. It is insanely good. And I really enjoyed watching the amount that I've watched so far. The downside to this brilliant anime is that there we go, that is exactly what I wanted, is that it is translated well. I don't want to say it's not translated well. It is translated well, but a lot of the nuance of the series is lost in the translation. There's a lot of play with there's I almost said a lot of play with words. There's a lot of wordplay, and let's actually do that. There's a lot of wordplay that happens, and a lot of that nuance is lost in the translation, unfortunately. But a lot of it you can still pick up as you're watching it. So like it's a complete loss and waste. You can still pick up a lot of the nuances and the humor when you watch it. But it is, and there's a lot of it. There really is a lot of it. And it's confusing. The first season is going to leave you scratching your head like a moron. Like, what am I watching? What just happened? But I do think it's worth it. Yeah. Okay. I think our big shark strat is working out. Yeah. The boss is dead. Our big shark strat is perfect. Perfect. Frost shark strat. I like it. Big frost shark strat. Let's try this. That apparently scales ridiculously. I've heard several times. I'd like to see it for myself. Incant. Gain 2 rage. With 10 HP. The morsel maker. Pardon me. The morsel master is tempting though. Because if you think of it this way. We're using 3 capacity on the bottom floor, so there's 2 left. Play morsel master, and then whatever morsel we play there is doubled. Then we can still play on the other 2 floors. Being cat would have worked quite well as well, though. Give me the energy. I think I want to hit up the energy. Hit me with that energy, and then we'll see what we get over here. Alloy Construct. Dude, I love you, but I just can't. I've been running this card so much. I don't think I can keep doing it. Now, after finding that card, I wish that I had more capacity. So, I'm hoping for that. Ooh. That's nice. Yeah, that's nice. Ooh, that's nice. Alright. I kind of like where that went. Don't really have an issue with where that ended up. Okay. We're just gonna do trialist runs. My new thing is don't spend your money on all the shops, rather just buy what you want and then leave. As you would in real life. Can I sacrifice their units? No. Otherwise it wouldn't be called a sacrifice. A champion should be fine on this floor. Buys ace for now. Then I would like to play our... Shouldn't have played shark there. Definitely should not have played shark there. Did not get punished for playing shark there. Good. Wait a minute. The math still doesn't check out. Oh. I just make my own life more difficult. We can gamble with the tornado, or we can just do this. And not gamble with anything, because gambling is bad. Yes. You, my friend, need to go here. And just gain 1 shield per turn. But in honesty, it's worth, I think. I didn't get enough energy out to make anything insane happen there. We do have 2 shade splitters this turn, nice. And then we can use this to commit some taking care of enemy acts. And that can't do anything for us. I'm feeling pretty solid, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, there's a cat here stuck in my mustache here somewhere. I'm feeling pretty solid. For realsies. Yeah. That should be good. Are you alive? You are not alive. Deal 33 damage to a random enemy unit 2 times. Cool. So, I spoke in yesterday's episode of, I think, Neonibus, about the Escape from Tarkov patch that came out. Because I know no one who watches these videos actually knows what that is, nor really cares probably. But yo, that was fun. I lost at like 1.5 million rubles, if anyone understands what that means. Which means it wasn't a good night, but it was a good time. This is good now, right? This has to be good. Apply 3 sap. Discard a card at random. You know what? Let's do it. Sap has always been this idea that sounded amazing to me. I just never wanted to invest in it. Deal 3 damage to the rear enemy. Yeah. Let's see how I wanted to try that. Bring it out. Let's see how it works out. Yo. 43 damage to random enemy units 4 times. I think that is always a plus. Then this should be a plus. Then I'm gonna reroll. Dang it. Didn't get what I wanted. But we can do this. Then we can do... that is more value. We don't play them that often. But I can guarantee you now that when we actually play them, we are going to love the fact that they are... Because if we drop that on a boss... In our previous episode, we saw how effective that could actually be. So I would be quite happy to drop that on a boss and just party them. But our Frost seems like our tanky Frosty Sharks, whatever I'm calling them now. They seem pretty strong right now. This is a problem. I'll gamble. Pauly, that's why you died last time. Yeah, no, I remember. Remember very clearly that is why I died last time. I should have played that Ember. I don't know why I didn't. This is what I was gambling on, by the way, that I would get. No! Oh no, Pauly, what have you done? We're fine. Alright, where can Shark fit in? Yo, this is such a good place for Shark. Hell yeah. You tank for Shark, please. I feel like we need that. You gain some energy, you can... Oh, I should not have played that. To random enemy 4 times. It appears to be good. For anyone who was doubting, seems to be a pretty good item. Yeah, you just chill there. Face the fury of my frost sharks. I've said more compelling things in my life. Oh, it's the guy that has so much multi-strike. I forgot that you existed. Alright, let's ice. Get these 2 played. Then use our... Now we can just use this on the boss as well. Then use our Mind Collapse with the bonus damage there. Then we can play this over here. Yeah, there's actually nothing I can do to keep the shark alive for. Got a decent amount of frostbite on him, but not enough. This might push the needle. This will... Never mind. The boss will die. But I really wanted to use our bolts, our cool bolts. Killed it with the tornado. I said it might happen. It wasn't as dramatic or amazing as I envisioned it to be, but you know what? It happened. And I'm happy with that. But didn't I add one of these to my deck? Have I just not drawn it? Oh no, I did not add one of these to the deck. Deal 4 damage to a random enemy 5 times. That's 20 damage for 1 energy. When I could be dealing 40 damage times, or 30 damage times 4 to random enemies. I'll just stick to what I got here. I don't know capacity for any more units, so as fun as the cuttlefish would be. Adding units to my deck on the off chance that I somehow manage to get capacity for it is not something I enjoy. Ooh, I would like to duplicate these blazing bolts, but I would also like to remove cards and upgrade our units. We have a lot of money. We really have a lot of money. We'd like to purge. What would we like to purge? A Frost Lance or a Trans-Steward? Let's go Trans-Steward. Trans-Steward might even come in as a little clutch tank for our champion or something on the bottom floor. Yeah. So what is Baka Monogatari about? It's about vampires. And it's confusing. Until you finish the... Or get like, I'd say halfway into the first season. Then the pieces start falling into place. You can have a daddy shark down here. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. That is not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Wait, how do you have damage, statue? Wait, statue, how did you have damage? I understand. I'm not happy, I just understand. And then we'll murder one of you. I know our shark's gonna survive, so I'm not even gonna look at the bottom floor. Sharky's fine. Alright, we've halted them on the middle floor, on the bottom floor. That's pretty good. The only way I can restore Shark's HP is by giving him lifesteal morsels. So I think we're all aware that this is not going to happen. Okay, that guy's getting up and hitting the pie. There is nothing I can do about it. Sharky's going to get hurt. You know what? The pie didn't actually take as much damage. That is not the end of the world. That's fine. Okay, I would like to use this one over here. To negate as much damage from Sharky as I can. And then over here, I'd like to wipe these out to negate as much damage from that Sharky. Because a bulk of our damage against the boss is going to come from the boss hitting our Sharkies as much as necessary. So, 4 energy... I believe that we will deal enough damage on the other floors to make this worth. Let's get this played. I'm not allowed to use it on my own unit, and that upsets me greatly. Alright, let's see what we get here. The shark is fine. This one's getting hurt a lot, but is fine. All of our rows, or floors, however you like to describe them, are essentially fine. Having ice cream or the dagger, whatever it is in this game, would have been nice on this run. We've got quite a lot of sources of ember that we're not really utilizing very much. I would like for you to die. And I would like for you to die. I don't think we need to play that calcified ember. Or I don't know if it's still called calcified ember. Excavated embers. Until the boss spawns. Because then we might need an extra hand or 3, you know. I only got 1 damage shield. That is not very good. I'll be honest here. That's not very good. This is also not the greatest turn of events I could have foreseen here. Let's see what all of them are before I pick one, but I'll probably go with a lifesteal. Okay, that was at least a bit more frostbite, but still not exactly enough. Okay, it's enough. And just to rub it in this bird brain's face. You are dead. There we go. Okay, we've made it past Seth. No, wait, Fal. Seth. And the last one isn't called Seth, it's called Seraph. I don't know why I keep saying Seth. Because I think it sounds cute. They should have called it Seth. So, I'll take capacity. I think our energies... No, well... we didn't have the Fel that gave you the debuff cards that you constantly need to play. How are our spells looking? With these 2 in the deck, I'm pretty happy. The rest of this is not a problem. So, let's do this. Pi gets... damage. Apply damage shield 2 to the first friendly unit summoned each turn. Gorge abilities trigger an additional time. I'm pretty happy with that. And then our champion. I'm gonna pick that one. The 1 extra capacity allows us to be a bit more frugal with where we place our units. And that should hopefully help us get a bit of a better base floor going. Because then I can actually restore HP to our unit over here. This is all fine and dandy. You can go there. You're dying. I will put the train stood over there just to absorb some damage. Get rid of this nonsense. You guys are the ones that add the... Yes. So I would like for you to not do that. How about that idea? How about you don't? I know you could, but what if you didn't? How's the frostbite? Okay, so the frostbite isn't strong enough to beat these units before they get to the top floor. These guys are the main source of my worry, if I'm being honest. And you know what? Get 2 damage shield on there. Get that out of my face. Okay, you were going to kill with this. We would need... to use that now. Well, that is unfortunate. Because I wanted to tornado up here. Puts it so close to being a kill. 7 energy shield up there, damage shield up there. It's pretty decent. Alright, well I guess we're just doing that to try and help the pyre do a bit more damage. Don't like this card. Alright, you I would like to train stood over here. You I would like to murder. Then your damage I would like to take away, so you don't hit the pyre as hard when you get up there. Then I would like to do that. Get the lifesteal in here. There we go. That make quite a decent difference in how we're looking on that floor. Get those guys up there. Get that guy out there again, I guess, and then you just do that. We'll die in 1 hit from the pyre. That lifesteal definitely made the shark live substantially longer than I thought it would have. And then this plus this. Oh, I clicked on the wrong one. Man, I'm so stupid. Get the damage shield on that for more frostbites. And yeah, you did. 18 damage shield. That's a bit intense, guys. If only that thing actually did more damage, that would have been great. Can we make this work? We kind of play our spells all over the place. It's very nice to not have that limitation. Incans apply frostbite to enemy unit. That's the one I'm thinking of now, because I've realized our frostbite has fallen off substantially. We lack the damage. The spells are making up for it a bit, but we lack the damage to beat Seraph here. So I'll take this because we have extra spots on middle and bottom. So I'll take this, but I don't think it's going to be enough to seal the deal here for us. Let's pop in this side. Get rid of... These train studs are actually morsel fuel. So I don't want to get rid of them. Very expensive morsel fuel, I agree. Alright, let's see what we can still... I think we can afford to use any more large stones. Oh wait, yeah, you can totally have a large stone on you. And this costs 20, so we can still do this and get a trinket. I know it's a very weird thing to spend that much on. I think we need to do the bolts. Don't see how else we'd. Transsters, no. Spells get an extra, no. If enemies enter with frostbite 2 is probably the best thing we can get here. We couldn't even reroll and then have another look, unfortunately. So this is where our story ends. One way or another. This is where our story ends. So let's see. Each turn, I'll take my time. Okay. Let's focus up. 12, 3, 10, 35. You will survive. Especially when I use this. Okay, let's get you out. Minus 12. Because of the 2 damage shield you have. Okay, let's get Morsel Master up here. It's fine if that's the one that consumes. Then let's get this unit down and let's get this unit down. Right, not a bad first turn. Remember, first unit that spawns does in fact have a damage shield. So let's get this unit down here. Only taking 15. This guy obviously goes over here. Morsels. Sacrifice morsel. Get 3 more morsels. All of the morsels. Oh, we ran out of capacity for morsels. That's how you know it's going pretty well there. And we don't have the damage on the top floor yet either, so I think instead of nuking you guys, let's let the weak instead of the weak units absorbing one of those 33 hits, let's nuke the middle floor units. Yeah, unfortunately for you, you're running into this guy who's pretty tank right now. I don't mind the 1 power damage, to be completely frank with you. Starting with damage shields, I don't know so very well. I can play that and I can play both of these. I don't need to play the tornado yet. A shark is fine. I need some nicer morsels, to be honest with you. Where's the most damage happening? Definitely down here. I'd much rather let that happen and then worry about them on the middle floor when we might have a spell that can nuke them. Alright, we can do all of this, so let's do all of this. Alright. Then we can play this for 0 and we'll get energy back. Finally got some morsels to use on the top floor. Right, that is damage that we don't have to worry about. Okay, we still haven't let anyone slip onto the top floor. Let's get that played. You guys aren't taking any damage. You're dying, you're only taking 3. This is my worry spot. Okay, how am I dealing with this? This solves one of our problems. And I doubt this is going to solve anything. I think our big boy shark on the bottom floor is unfortunately dead. Which sucks, but I think I did everything I could have to keep him alive as long as I possibly could. And we drew that tank just in time. Everything else should be fine, yeah. I need some morsels, guys. I need some morsels. Really, really need some morsels. Oh, is this our relentless? Both of these are dying, don't have to worry about them. The shark is almost dying, which is a big, big problem. Let's get this down. Didn't really make much of a difference in all honesty. I could play this on the top floor and try and, on this floor and try and save a little bit, but I don't think it's actually going to work out. Let's do this. Boss is taking 200 on this one. Those units should die on their way up. Let's get all of these played. I'm going to take 100 damage, so the pyre's going to 1 HUC. You're going to do 10 damage to the pyre. Honestly, I think that's the play. He wasn't doing anything to the boss anyway. Should have played this. Why did I not play that? What is wrong with me? This is literally all I wanted is morsels. The only way we win this is with morsels. Nope. I tried, guys. I tried. I really tried. Losing our shark early on the bottom floor, but the problem with this deck was there wasn't a way that I could keep my units alive. I tried to do it with morsels and energy shields, but I didn't have enough. Oh, sorry, I just hit my table. I didn't have enough cards that summoned uncommon morsels to get the energy shield or the damage shield and lifesteal. But that was a completely new build and completely new combination of cards. And I definitely learned a lot, and that was really fun. That was really fun. I think if I drew 2 more lifesteal morsels that I could use on the bottom floor, that fight would have been completed. And maybe I even did. But I just put them on the top floor because my Gorger got a Gorge. That's entirely possible. But I'm pretty sure if we had a bit better way to get some morsels, that fight could have turned out completely different. In any case, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hit like if you enjoyed the episode. We are slowly learning, slowly making progress, and I'll catch all of you in the next one. Cheers.